Hello guys, welcome back to another video in this React series. In today's video, we'll show you how to create a simple React application that calculates the number of days between two dates. As you can see here, we have two date pickers. When I click and select dates from these two date pickers and click on calculate, you can see the date difference between those two dates is displayed. This is one of the real-time example which we see or use in many of the applications. You might have seen this kind of application in many websites as well. This is super useful for working with dates in your apps. So let's see how we can build this one in React. For this example, I have a dedicated component here by name date difference calculator, and I have imported that one in our main component app.js. Let's go back to our component. The first step to do in our component is to import the necessary libraries. Here I will import React and useState hook for this example. So React is the basic library which we need here, and useState handles our dates and calculated the difference all those states here in our functional component. Next step is let's add our functional component. I have given the name date difference calculator for our functional component. Within this functional component, let me add three states which will help us to store and manage our dates. Here we are using useState hook to manage three pieces of state: the start date, end date, and the difference. We have defined the initial value of start date and end date to blank and the difference to null. This difference will help us in storing the difference between days, and the functions like set start date, set end date, and set difference. These functions will help us to manage the state of start date, end date, and difference respectively. Next, we'll add our return statement, and within that return statement, we are going to add some of the JSX element. So let me populate some of the code here. Here I have added code for our JSX element. Initially, I have added one title for our application, that is calculated days between two dates. And you can observe here, I have added two input elements here. One is for start date and another one is for end date. So these two input fields will capture the start date and end date. And the onChange handlers within these two input elements update the respective states with the selected date by the user. As you can see here, we are calling a function set start date and set end date for each input elements. So whenever there is a change in the date, that is when user selects any date, that particular date will be set to the states using set start date. So when the set start date is called, start date state value changes to the date which is selected by the user. Similarly, when the set end date function is called, the value selected by the user using second date picker that will get stored in end date. And we have added some labels for both input elements here. For the first one we have added start date, and for the second one we have added as end date. And at the bottom we have added one button to trigger the calculation and display the result on page. Here when this button is clicked, the function calculate difference if the dates are valid which are selected by the user, and if there is a valid difference it will be displayed with the help of this paragraph. And as we are calling this function calculate difference, but still we have not defined that one. So that is the main part which will help us to calculate the difference between the dates selected by the user. So let me go to top, and after initializing these states, let's add the code for that one. Here we have a arrow function which is assigned to the constant calculate difference. It will execute the logic inside these two open and close curly braces. Here the new date, start date, and new date, end date convert the start and end dates chosen by the user into JavaScript objects by using this JavaScript state object, and those will be stored in start and end constant variables. So by doing these will help us to subtract start and end date. In the next line, we are subtracting start from end, and the difference we are going to store in this time difference. The difference between this end and start will be in a millisecond. So that milliseconds value will get stored in time difference. As this is in milliseconds, we need to convert that one to days. For that reason, we are going to add some calculation here. This is nothing but 1,000 seconds, which is in 1 second, and we have defined a 60 seconds, which is in 1 minute, and 60 minutes in 1 hour, and 24 hours in 1 day. So to convert the difference from milliseconds to days, we need to divide this time difference by this 1,000 into 60 into 24. By doing so, we'll get the number of days between the start and end date. So finally that value will be stored in this days difference. And as we have created one state for difference, we are going to use the function of that particular state set difference. And by using that one, we are going to store this days difference in this state. That's it. Now we are done with our main logic as well. Once we are done with defining the logic, the final part is we need to export this component. So then only we can use this one in our main component app.js. For that one, add code export default date difference calculator. Once this is done, let's save this component. React auto compiles it. Now we are good to preview this one in browser. Now you can see we got two date pickers, start date and end date. User can select the start date and the end date from these date pickers. And when they click on calculate, you can see the date difference between these two dates that got displayed here. On top of this one, you can add some beautiful or sleek designs based on your requirement. So that's it guys for this video. Thanks for watching this. If you have any questions or want to see more tutorials like this, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more coding tutorials.